What's up YouTube? My name is Austin Dotson and today I'm going to take you through 6 of my favorite exercises to build foundational strength. I know you see a lot of crazy stuff that I do on Instagram. These are the 6 exercises that I do daily to help me build that foundational strength to do those exercises, and I hope you can do them too. So if you want more, please like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get ready to work. I like to start with the push-ups because it's our foundation of every push movement. Without push-ups, without push strength, it's a lot of things that you can't do. Even when it comes to grocery shopping, if you're pushing a cart, what are you doing? Pushing. You're pushing. When you start to load the things up, you're pushing. If you don't have that foundational push strength, you don't have if your chest is not in order, your shoulders is not in order, you're gonna struggle with these movements. And a lot of times when we're on the ground, we need that foundational strength to get up. So I like to start with that. I'm gonna show you a couple push-ups that I like to do. The strict traditional, okay? So our hands are parallel to our shoulders. Make sure our chest is touching the ground, okay? There's 1, you know, cracks. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, you want to keep a nice flat back, okay? You don't want to be rounding right here and doing that way. You want to keep it flat, so engage your core, okay? So just 9 and 10, okay? I like to start with 10. If that's a little challenging for you, you can start with 5, okay? Even 1 or 2. I just want to get your body moving. Let your chest start to get that pump, get that blood flowing in there. So I will go 3 sets of 10 reps. So I'm gonna go for my second set now. Make sure everything is aligned, make sure my core is engaged, my breathing is correct, and let's go. 1, 2, 3. See, I'm nice and easy. Don't force it up like that. It's nice and easy. So now, if you want to get a little bit stronger, you slow it down. Full range of motion, that's how you really get that pump. Last 1 and 10. There you go. I can already feel that pump going in. Okay, if that becomes too hard for you, I'm gonna show you a couple modifications, okay? Push up, see? I'm already out of breath almost. So, if that's too much strain on your shoulders, it's perfectly okay to go from your knees. Simple, just like that. And if that's too much for you, you can do push-ups on a wall. So, let's pretend like this is our wall, okay? Just here, we're doing push-ups. You get the same effect, just make sure your hands are wide, but obviously this is like that. So for number 2, we're gonna go into arms. But first, we're gonna start off with our triceps because the tricep really makes the big part of the arm. This is literally the big part. So a lot of people, they like to train just straight biceps, but the triceps is what matters the most because we use that anytime we're pushing, pulling, anything. So that's really our first part of the arm that we really need to make the arm the biggest or to make it more visible. If you want those arms to start cutting out through your shirts, hit the tricep, please. So I'm gonna show you, my favorite exercise for that is the tricep push-up. So just like a regular push-up, our hands this time are almost by our waist side, okay? So this is a regular push-up. We're here. This time you want to keep your elbows tucked in and you're here. So now it's not even hitting the chest, it's straight for triceps. This is the same rep range. We want 3 sets for 10 reps, and I'm gonna show you now. Ready? Nice and tucked in. See the elbows like wings, but they're tucked. 1, 2. It's a nice little shorter range, but it's all tricep. 4. Do you see that? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. See, that's really good. So anytime, it's the same thing as when you're pressing, when you're pushing up, when you're doing a pull-up, anything that you really need to do that requires a push movement comes from our chest and our triceps. So those are the biggest muscles that you really want to engage doing that. So we're gonna go 3 sets for 10 reps. Like I said before, if that's a little challenging for you, you can still do this on your knees. I'm gonna show you. Here, and it's still tucked in. Make sure our back is not rounded and it's not overly arched. We're here, nice straight, and we're going down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So that's it for that second move, okay? Now we're gonna go for arms. Just follow me. we're gonna flatten out our bench. This requires weights. I usually like to stay away from weights because our natural strength is more important than actual weights. Some people are really, really strong using weights, but when it comes to your natural strength, it's non-existent. That's more important. So let's take a bench. You can use a chair, a bench, or anything you have that can sit down flat. Okay, so we're gonna take this, flatten this out. We're gonna sit down, have one dumbbell that you can safely control, because these are controlled iso preacher curls, okay? We're gonna sit down, reach down low, make sure your chest is up, don't cave down, okay? Your elbow is going against the inside knee. Okay, this knee shouldn't be flowing around like that. This is just for stability, okay? Elbow should be inside knee. Chest is up, pinkies out. Nice big curl, full range of motion. I like to go same thing. 3 sets or 10 reps. It's not a race to the finish, okay? This is just nice and easy. Feel it. If you want your arms to grow, you gotta feel it. Nice and slow. This is 5. See that bicep? 6, 7. Keep your chest up. 8. Breathe through it. 9 and 10. So after that, you switch sides. Same thing applies. Elbows against the knee for stability. Chest up. Pinkies out. 1, 2, it's a long lever exercise, so we're attacking the big head. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. Nice and easy. So those are my 2 favorite exercises to really building your arms. So for our next exercise, I like to do abs, okay? I usually save this for the end, but right now I want to show you because this is very important. A lot of people, they truly believe that if you do thousands and thousands of crunches, that your abs will show, and that's a myth, okay? The truth is, abs are made in the kitchen, but they are formed here in this gym, okay? So, or at your gym. But these are the two of my favorite exercises for abs, okay? One is isometrics, okay? This is a plank. We all know how planks are, you know, but the abs are extremely crucial because this is our true foundation. Everything derives from our core. Walking, running, sprinting, talking, singing, if you're cooking, reaching, everything comes from our core. If you have a weak core, everything else is gonna fall down. That means you're gonna have a weak lower back. Weak lower back means weak hamstrings, weak quads, weak everything else. So everything comes from here. So how I like to do that is really challenging ourselves in a plank, okay? We have side planks, we have middle planks, but let's focus on just straight the middle plank. From here, okay? Everything is straight as a board. You use your elbows to press against the ground, keeping your shoulders extended. So you're not bending down here, you're not coming up here. Everything is nice and flat, and you breathe in through it. I like to hold these for about 30 seconds at a time. So I'm here, and I'm breathing. Your eye line is right through your hands. You don't need to look at your feet. They're not going nowhere. This is a pretty tough exercise. Make sure you're breathing through it. Maintain form. Then release. I like to do about 3 sets of those, okay? And now, after our isometrics, I like to do the actual crunching, building of the abs, okay? This was to have a stronger core, a stronger mix session. This is now to build the mix session. Does that make sense to you? Good. So now, we're gonna go with crunches. There's nothing else better than doing the crunches. I know you see, sometimes on Instagram, you may see me flying over this or doing all these crazy ab exercises. It starts with this. Really, this is what I actually do to build that. And it's simple. This, I like to do 15 reps. 3 sets, 15 reps. Nice and easy. You exhale at the top of the exercise. So, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep our chins tucked. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, almost there, 14, last one, and 15. That is as simple as it gets, but it's very difficult. The more you do, the better you'll get, okay? But just remember, you can do thousands and thousands and thousands of these. Your abs still won't show unless you fix your diet and continue to practice safe habits and healthy habits in the kitchen, okay? So those go hand in hand. It's 50-50, and that's how you get abs. But next up, we're gonna train our shoulders. If you want bigger, rounder, even more flexible shoulders, you have to train them. If you never train shoulders, that's gonna affect you. Let's say if you're a fighter, a boxer, your punch is not gonna be much of anything if you don't have any rotational skill or if you don't have a pop in from your shoulders, okay? If you're a bodybuilder, you know it's all built off that big round ball of shoulder, okay? That's in our front delts, that's our rear delts. That's very important. So I'm gonna show you a couple exercises that will help build that. Follow me. I just grabbed some 15s, okay? With these, I like to go 10 reps of front raise, 2 lateral raise. So it's a simple superset, but it's very, very effective. Sometimes I like to stay away from weights, but to build your shoulders, I would recommend using weights, light weights that you comfortably can use, okay? So I'll show you here. And each one is 1 rep. So this is 2 reps right here. This is 3. So we're hitting our front delts and then we're hitting that ball. This is 6. Only using 15s and I just feel it burning. So now, let's say last one. Okay, let's say those weights are too heavy for you and you have maybe a shoulder impingement and every time you lift your arm, they pop, okay? You can still do the same exercise without weights, okay? All you need is a tiny, tiny little bit of resistance and you can apply that own resistance by lifting your own arms. Simple like this, up, to the side, up, side, okay? As simple like that. I know a lot of people may look at it and like, you only just lifting your arms. Do that a few times and you'll see how effective it can be. I like to do 3 sets of that, okay? So 3 sets, 10 reps, let's go for another round. Make sure you give yourself enough time to rest so you can get back into it. Okay. Chest up. Make sure your feet are shoulder width apart. Chin neutral, let's go. Nice and easy, it's not a race to the finish. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. You see, I'm raising the dumbbells to chin level and not going any higher than that. Keep your chest raised. Don't let it round. Last one. I feel that burn. It feels so good. That's how you build nice round shoulders. You see how this shirt is fitting? You want your shirt to fit like that, right? Or if you throw a tank top on, it just hang off the traps. You gotta train, baby. And this is how we do it. So next up, we're gonna go our back. And me personally, I believe there's no exercise better than do the pull-ups, okay? Pull-ups are crucial. It really hits all the muscle fibers in your back. It also hits some triceps, it hits biceps. It's pretty much almost like an upper body, full body workout in a sense of only upper body. So pull-ups is crucial. So depending on weight, everything that your strength level, I like to do around 5 to 8 reps, but I like to do at least 5 sets of that. I really like to get that blood flowing in my back, okay? So there's different grips. You have the pronated grip right here, so you're hitting almost wide grip, okay? Then you have the neutral grip, which is here, And then we have a supinated grip, which is here, which is more so of a chin up. Okay, so whatever you decide to do, that's completely up to you. I'm stronger in a neutral or supinated. Wide grip hits more of lats. I'm not as strong in that, but I do like to train that. So make sure you adjust and figure out what you do best, okay? So let's start with our neutral grip. I'm going to go to 5 reps. Nice and easy. If pull-ups are something that you struggle with, you can use a resistance band to help you lighter the load. Up there, gonna go for 5. Nice and easy. 1, chin over the bar, full range. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, the lighter you are, I believe, the easier it is. The heavier you are, you're carrying more weight. So, but it all depends on your strength level, your experience, things like that. But pull-ups are essential to building a big round back. You need something like that. So let's go for another round. Get your breath going. Let's change up the grip this time, okay? Let's go with our supinated. Let's go chin up, okay? Now these are gonna activate your biceps. So these are excellent exercise for biceps as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whew. I'm already pulling it and I'm already tired, but this is great. Okay, the reason I like to do 5, I really like to get it flowing. I'm almost taxed and wiped out at my 5th, okay? These exercises are essential, like I said, for building a bigger, stronger, and rounder back. So I've saved the last workout for this video for our legs, okay? Our legs are extremely important because we're using them every day. You know, that's just point blank period. I like to stay away from a lot of weights because I like to use my natural strength. So for that, my exercise is squats, air squats. If you are not able to do a regular air squat with body weight, how can you expect to do it with actual weight correctly? Right here, I like to say this because it's our weight, I like to go 15 to 20 reps. So for this, I'm gonna give you 20 because I love you, okay? Nice form, shoulder width is apart, legs parallel, heels to the ground, that's what you're gonna push from, okay? Boom. So you have to keep your core engaged. Remember how in the beginning I said core is our foundation? That's important because with a weak core, what's gonna happen when you start bending down is your knees are gonna start buckle, your back is gonna round forward, and now you're gonna have bad posture, bad form. Keep everything nice, upright. Make sure our knees are 90 degrees. Boom. All the way up and all the way down. Make sure you're breathing. Core is tight, looking straight ahead. See this form? It's great. Now, if this becomes too easy for you, grab a weight vest. That works just fine. This is 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm gonna give you a little bonus at the end. 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So those are literally my foundation. But when I'm feeling it and I know I need a little bit more of a plyometric, I need more of a explosive exercise with it, I add jump squats. I'll show you what those look like. Same way, shoulder width is apart. I make sure I get my 90 degrees, my chest stays up, my butt stays down, and I explode from this point. Boom, back down, boom, back down, boom, back down, back down. Let's jump as high as you can. You're bouncing, you're pushing through your heels, and then you're bouncing with your toes. So this, I'm using my heels to push through. When I come up, I bounce with my toes. The balls of my feet, land in a back safe position. That is it for my workout. If you guys want more, please like, comment, subscribe, and I will hope you do these so you can get your own foundational strength. I'll see you guys next time.